Well, I guess I got the camera on, I got my microphone on, and that's the way it's going to be right now. Let me get my apron though. I just got that sausage and hamburger meat all fixed right and put into the freezer. I should have got it done yesterday, but I have one of those refrigerators that really keeps stuff real well. And it's Sunday. I hope y'all are okay. But I made up a recipe, and I wanted some cookies. You know, Billie Jean likes cookies. Well, we like anything sweet. I guess it doesn't matter, but we don't need it. So I thought, well, let me make a sugar cookie without all the sugar. So, it may not work, but I'll take y'all along on the ride with me to see if it does work. Okay, let me get everything kind of picked up here. So, I need to get half a cup of softened butter, which I've got here. I've set it out a good while ago, and I'm not going to make it in that big old bowl. There's no sense in it. We'll just get our trusty little old glass bowl here. So there's a half cup, which is one stick of butter. And let me get my mixer. I'll probably just need one beater, but I'm not sure. I might need both beaters. I can do either or. So let me get the beaters. Okay, I got my beaters and got my half cup of butter in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons. Let me go ahead. I don't know if this is a teaspoon spatula. So we're going to use our, I want to make sure I get that would be if you use 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of pure stevia. Now this don't have that other stuff. This is just pure stevia. That other makes stuff bitter and I won't use it. This would be about a half a cup to 3/4 cup of sugar. So we're going to put that in. Put just a tad more. Maybe not quite a half. Now, let me get that put there. Now I want to beat the butter and the stevia together until it's creamy. So I'm going to turn y'all off. Well, I've got these microphones on. Let's see. That's just kind of creamy. Then we'll put the whole egg, a whole egg. Then I'm going to I need some kind of bulk in the recipe. So it would have to be like applesauce, or I'm going to use an egg though. More egg white than, I'm just going to put that into my little strainer there. So my yellow don't get that in there, and I'm just going to do it like that, and then I don't have to get that little egg strainer out. Let me get my hands. I can't do them with I just have to lay that in the sink till I get it done. Okay, I'm just going to strain that egg, see, come out. So then we just need the egg white. Now, there's a yellow in case we need it. Sometimes I'll run those egg shells down my garbage pail. I think it sharpens the blades. And I'm going to get a teaspoon of our Mexican vanilla. Capful. Most of the time I'll get this all over, but I'm not today. I'm being careful because I might have to get some more. I'm getting low. All right, I'm going to beat this till that's just fluffy. Okay. Okay. Now we'll try that. Let me get a 1 1/4 cup. Let's get 1 1/4 cups of flour. Oh no. Okay, 1 1/4 cups of flour. Now, I'm going to get some Geffen baking powder, that aluminum free baking powder. And I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of that into that flour. Let me get a little bit of salt. Gotta have about 1/4 teaspoon salt. Let me get a whisk. You want to mix that good because that baking powder, I've told y'all over and over, if it didn't mix good, it would be bitter as quinine. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Quick. I hope this comes out really good because that'd give me a good sugar-free uh, sugar cookie recipe. So I'm going to add just some to my, start mixing that around down into that. Getting with this size of recipe, I'll do it in about threes. It's starting to form. See how that dough's forming? So let's go ahead and just put the rest of our flour in there. Let's mix it around, get that good mixed. Now if it gets a little too much, I'll put a little milk. But I think we'll be alright. Let's see though. I can't tell you till it's now for some reason it's too soft. You can chill it for about 20 or 30 minutes. You know. Let me rinse my hands and get them ready to I've got to get me my parchment paper. And I know that I put it somewhere, but God knows where. I tell you, I told Mother the other day, I said, if I ever get Alzheimer's, I won't be able to even get out of bed because I can barely know what I'm doing now. And I know y'all know that I'm just hanging on by a thread. Oh, I'll find it here in a minute. Let me get just a hair of milk. I think that needs just a hair of milk. Just to kind of, and it might be all right, but it won't hurt. Just add a little. I'm talking about just maybe a teaspoon and a half. Teaspoon, maybe. Okay, I got my parchment paper and I got my 2 pans, and I'm just going to gradually, I let that sit about 5 minutes while we were talking about stuff. And I think that might have been okay if we'll try that and see. If not, I'll add a little more flour to it, see. Let's see. Oh, I think we'll be able to do that. All right, let me get another. I bought these parchment papers, and I didn't measure it quite. I didn't notice. I knew what size, but I bought these 9 by 13, and I should have had the other. But that's okay. We'll get it spread out there. And let me go ahead and pad this one too, so that we can get it done. Now what I'll probably do is I'll take a little water and I'll put it underneath this, just because that'll hold that paper down pretty good. And no more. I've got that seal patch, that I put on these, but I wanted to try this new parchment paper that I'd ordered from Amazon just to check it and see how good it is. And this will be the first time we've used it to bake. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it and see. I have used a little bit of the dough to glue these down when I had big old huge pans, But this will probably be all right. We'll be careful. Okay, we'll be careful. Let me get that away. Now I'm just going to get me a ball. I hear one of the cats at the glass door. This wind is so bad, it's unreal, y'all. I bet it's 40 miles an hour. I don't know that for sure. Let me get this over here where I probably won't. I didn't know how much. I just kind of made this recipe up. And I thought, we'll see. We'll see how many it makes, and then I'll write it on my little pan. I have to roll them in those just little balls. I may double this recipe next time because if it's good, I'm going to try to get these all on one pan so I don't have to worry with two pans. Sometimes that's not real good, but I'll make these. It doesn't matter. We can try them anyway, can't we? I'd probably be about a pan and a row, and maybe a little over a row, probably. So since we're going to do it, let's not try to skimp. We'll just go ahead and not much dough. Not much dough left. But I'm not gonna waste it. So next time I may make let me display that there. I may make a double batch. First we gotta see if it's any darn good. I've made so many recipes over the years. They didn't turn out worth diddly squat. But hopefully, let me scrape this down and see if I can get one. I don't know if I can get one even out of it. We're going to cook it though, whether it's a bite of cookie or what it is, because I'm not going to waste food. So we're going to make a baby cookie. Just a little baby cookie. All right, so now we'll put that in 350-degree oven. And we bake that probably 8 to 10 minutes. So I'll be back once I get these baked and out of the oven. Now I forgot to tell y'all, I pushed them down in my hand, and because you want them to just about like that. We might have need to score them, with a fork. Do it, whatever, you want to score them just a little bit more. Give a little crosshatch, you can. But I only usually do that in my peanut butter. But since these are our own new recipe, we can do whatever we want to it. So, I just want them a little flatter. I don't want a wedding cookie. These make probably good Mexican wedding cookies if you got through and then rolled them in your powdered sugar. All right, let's try these and see. I'll be back in just a minute once I get these baked. Okay, they went off. Let me pull them out of the oven. Let's see. I went ahead and put them all on one pan because I knew they weren't going to spread out very far. And I thought, well, it would be best if I just get them all in the oven at once. So they're firm. And I'm going to just slide them right over here onto this Picoleus board. So they're kind of brown on the edge. Hot, of course, hot. Let me get this pan out of the way. And we'll let them cool for a little bit. And then we'll attempt their, they're not quite meringue cookies or a meringue style. They more give you the cookie feel, which is not pure meringue. Uses the stevia for the sweetness, and then you use that little extra white to help with structure, and then a little bit of milk. So we'll let them cool and see. Let me see, I'm just going to cut into one. Nice looking interior. And cuts without falling apart too much. I thought I'd cut one just to let it kind of see the structure on them. But even if that's a recipe for no sugar cookies, I'm happy about it. It's got a good flavor. Now you could use your sugar in these, but I think for a no sugar cookie, I'll let them cool a little more. We probably got a hit, but I want to make sure that it's not a shortbread at all. It's a soft cookie. So I'm going to let them cool. And if they're good, then I'll put the video up. Usually I put it up anyway, but with me making this recipe from scratch, I do quite a few sometimes. I wanted this to see about using the no sweetener. So we'll let it cool some more. And then I'll let you know. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the United States. Wish you'd here have a cookie with us. But talk to you soon. Bye-bye.